uttered on this podcast. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And this is the Tasha C Show, also known as collab, also, being, what is this now? I'll even put it down. Either it's day 9 or day 10 of my 365 video journey. And again, I am back to going to the podcast. I feel like showing my face today. Y'all got me. If y'all watched yesterday, I finally did another video. The way my pattern is going is like every 3 to 5 days, I do a podcast, and then I might show my face. So if you seen yesterday, you seen Colonel / Mr. Fluffy / Snoopy, whatever, was on there last night. I had him there for a second. Seemed like he knew that my behind was trying to get a picture of him, at least had some camera, because he actually had jumped on the couch with me, was chilling, just followed me for a second. But as soon as I was like, yo, here's the camera, he was like, I'm out. So if y'all seen it, y'all seen it yesterday, and also say if you wanted to see my lovely face, I was on there last night. Oh, so today's topic, I just think of it like, I don't have, of course, a whole list for 300 more days left. I just think on top of my head, or, improv. I don't even know if that's the correct term, but I just think about a topic, as a day of, like, okay, like, for example, if it's day 7, I don't think sometimes about a topic to day 7. It's been, I think, 1 or 2 times. I think the only one that I had previous, that I already had a topic before, and I had it planned, was when my rah-rah, had graduated and got her GED. That was the only one that I was going to do the day or the next day once I, was blessed to hearing that wonderful news. So, other than that, everything else, and besides the first one, I will say that, because I had already for several months, the first day, which was my birthday, on, a little right in there, October the 8th, I had already was going to make a video, and the first one's going to be my video, and it was an introduction, also / it's my birthday, and I think I did a podcast. Like I said, I've been doing so many podcasts lately. I've been making up for the weeks where I haven't done one. So yeah, y'all. So if y'all love podcasts and y'all love hearing my voice, if y'all find me every day entertaining and smoothing to your to your ears, y'all can continue to listen to me. With some, like some of us, heck, I do that too. Sometimes we, listen to the video without actually watching the person sometimes. So, or, whatever, they got video clips or whatever, or, what, on the screen. So, in this case today, I just actually probably going to be over here for like 30 minutes this time. But this topic, this time, I want to talk about finding a little bit more about David Makes Men. But I'm also proud of myself that I finally, it took me 3 days. Like the first day, I think I started like, I think Monday, making 2 of the makeups, like episode 5 and 6. And then what I did was, I think like Tuesday, I did 1 episode. But I still didn't upload. I didn't upload the videos until today. And late last night, it wasn't until like after 12:01 this morning, I actually had recorded episode 10. So, the season finale. So, I uploaded that one first, and then I went ahead and decided to put the makeup episode. So, hopefully y'all get a chance. And if y'all also get a chance to make it, because, I actually watched the AfterBuzz again. I may start watching that a little bit more with some of the shows what I have. Because what is also a gem about AfterBuzz is that also sometimes they will have people that are from the show. Some of the actors or actresses that are on there. Sometimes music engineers, some of the screenwriters and everybody. So last night, I watched actually a couple hours ago, there's one of the screenwriters, I think he was on there before, and a music engineer, I think. And I don't want to get their man's name. Like I said, check AfterBuzz, David Makes Man, reviews, and they'll pop up. Okay, so, and I think, like I said, they had the actor that played Star. They had also a Travis who plays Mix Elijah. That's how you're supposed to say it. And Isaiah who plays Sky. They were on there together. I actually have watched that too. As well. So it was really interesting, their input, getting their backgrounds and everything. It was actually pretty cool. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all like shows, and um, and you love reviews. Oh, of course, watch us, creators that make reviews, but also if y'all get a chance, extra time, also after Buzz, because sometimes, like I said, they'll even have interviews, bonus, content, and also just you're getting more perspectives from more people. But also, like I said, there's some of the people who are actually from your favorite shows that you're watching that'll be on there. I think, like I said, I don't know if it's every show, but they have a lot of shows covered. I know that much. They got from David X Men, and they'll have reality TV shows. I don't know if they still do, but I used to watch it. Excuse me, y'all. Back in the day, like in 2012, 2013, something like that. That's how I found Extra Buzz. And honestly, I didn't start kind of watching it back again until David Makes Man. So it's been some years since I actually have watched it. And yeah. And considering, like I said, the symbolism. So what basically I think both the screenwriter and the music engineer was saying, try to tag over stuff. So still, there's a chance, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, just with a bit, and the little information, because like I said, some things, of course, that I realized I was wrong about, but I learned by watching the interview slash recap of David Makes a Man from AfterBuzz channel TV, and but we still don't know if it's going to be season 2. I know this is like the 15th time I had talked about it, but it's such a good show, and I'm like, don't let it be, the good show, the 1 or 2 or 3, series curse where it's a good show, and then they take it off. And that's what I'm saying is so, because even though if y'all watched the show last night, some things seem like they was wrapped up, but there's still a lot of things that were not answered. Yeah, spoilers, y'all. Where's Saren? Who is Saren with? Are they going to find him? What's going to happen to him? What's going to happen with Gloria Station? Where is David going to go to school? Is he going to go to Herson's, or are he going to actually change his mind and maybe get like an honors program that's at the school? Test, do something like that. Or what changes? Is he still going to be in the game? Is he going to work with Tal? Is Ray going to get back in, try to get back in the game or whatever? What is, Nemo. Is Nemo going like, if we gonna find out more, or somebody gonna find out, or or he gonna be mess with somebody else and get caught a deal? I don't know. It just, it's a lot of questions. And who was really positive with Elijah with that night, considering like the way Miss Elijah and David were talking was like well, who were they talking about? So it's still a lot of open questions about what's going on. Will Gloria be able to get herself and her kids out of those circumstances at least? And like I said, of course, I was saying about Dr. Witchtrap and Mrs. Hurtu. What is her background story? About, we do like give hints based on Miss Elijah had to check Mrs. Gertrude about her T cells, about the background with her, because Gloria was saying something like, I know you had 3 kids, and about Mrs. Hurtu and why she's so hurtful. So, I will say this, I did find out, which I was thinking maybe it was just like being a father figure, but then I was kind of thinking well, they never do show flashback to Sky was cool or Gloria, but but it was that grown-ass man when she looked like she was barely 17 or 18 or whatever, because even the actor Isaiah who plays Sky was talking about it, because when they were on for the review recap of the episode 4, and Isaiah was like, excuse my language, whatever, but it was the girl who plays Gloria, and then they were also going to the symbolism of the scene where the young lady was actually Gloria, and probably what she went through, and the repeated pattern of being harassed and violated. I mean, that's just my interpretation. That it was supposed to be the same girl, so maybe the girl really didn't exist with this grown-ass man. You just see his face, and this girl being terrified, asked for Gloria for help. And kind of kind of a pattern, the way they were talking, Gloria has been a pattern. And if you watched it by episode 9, you see the pattern, unfortunately, about these generational curses, about abuse, and how it's just like mental illness, and it's, certain things that are there that happen. But, doesn't mean we have to keep normalizing stuff instead of not turning a blind eye to certain things such as that. Sorry, y'all. Heck, I just knocked over his clothes, whatever. I had a bottle of omega-3s. Anyways, so it was kind of showing her, like, for help or some, like, symbolism, whatever. And, this was also after, like, she just been violated again by somebody trying to sexually violate, which is that jackass of a boss that former boss that she had. And, like I said, I would love to hear, like, more of, like, Gore's story, but also see, like, she wins and she able, I mean, you can wish, but we also have seen, like I said, if y'all seen the movie Midnight, we have seen, the mama, she wasn't like a main character, and that was a total different situation. But unfortunately, not to say unfortunately, but for her thing, she had to end up staying in a rehab house or whatever to help other people because she was so bad off. So it's kind of like, hopefully, I hope that Gloria can move forward, if they get another season. So hopefully, Lord willing, that they get a season 2, because like I said, the story's so brilliant, but it's still in a way that you can tell that it can expand more, because there's a lot of questions. It didn't completely, end like in a way where everything's just cool and you know what's going to happen next. Like, no, it's too many. And then also too, y'all, are they going to go back to the storyline with Jonathan Greggs, JG's father? Now, you see the granddad, and he know a lot of folks and whatever, but I want to know if, like, they're going to go into more details about the dad. And that would be interesting if they actually have, like, say, somehow David, that jackass and the daddy, whatever, that the sperm donor for David, if, say, if he pops up, especially, say, like, what did David, because, if he was a mastermind, was able to kind of, like, help, put stuff together, whatever, then you kind of have to wonder, like, I wonder would they have it where, all of a sudden, the sperm donor slash his old ass, but, this older man with this little with this child, or teenager, which is still another, but still a child, but you know what I mean, married as well, and just, if you might try to pop him, like, claim him, only because David is doing very well, and he finds out about it, and, I want to see how you doing, that type of ish. So I wonder will they bring that up. But like I said, figuratively speaking, he was a father figure to Nobi and David. Even though, like I said, it is questionable, and that's definitely what threw me off, was, like I said, they also said something about, like, instead of saying the part where I got it wrong, forgot when the question, he was talking to Sky when Sky came back and asking, what is your own wish, that his son was better than him, and David said something like, so am I am, and he says something about you're a lamb, not you're a boss or anything like that. But that's what really why I started to, like I said, that's why I really started to think, is that really Sky's child, whatever. But as far as, like, even Sky himself on 4, even though of course they can't give it all away, but the way they were talking is they're referring to, like, this grown, creepy pedophile, the pedo, what I'm about to say, is the, the daddy. So anything, I really, like I said, it really wasn't a lot. And then I think when Miss Elijah was typing, when David's able to ask Miss Elijah to type up a description, I think that what they were saying was David purposely had the description or something that, David Young name was used this time. So I don't know, maybe so that way nobody would get caught up as if him and Desmond would be worked out. So Uncle Crazy Tower would think it would be Desmond and Nobi appear like they're working together, which Nobi was not. I don't think so. Even though Nobi was getting nervous, like I said, is Desmond, it was just, like I said, David and Ray had to come into play, and that stuff didn't come back to them. And so based on what David has, he ended up, like I said, was priceless. How he kind of, like, Abiel Sabbath was priceless. Like, you talked about the whole thing with, like I said, we only seen Sarah's mom. And that was it. But we didn't see any more of Sarah this episode. And, also, that would be interesting, like, is Marissa. I mean, of course, him going to possibly a different high school. I mean, I guess he's about to go into high school, but we don't know what's going to happen. It's still only November. It just kind of leaves a lot of questions, like what is next for David and what is he going to do, and what's going to happen when the dynamics with his family, especially when his mom is starting to unfortunately relapse again, and what is going on. So that's what I really just want to talk about, like to correct some things. And like I said, I still question like the way David was talking about, like, oh, I got a guy, I think that, maybe you could persuade him or something like that. And, Elijah was talking, I don't think, women can, he was like, no, I think this guy, and that's what I'm saying. That was another question mark too. Like, who was David talking about? And did Miss Elijah really have somebody in there, was about to have company or already had company on the way? And the way Nobi felt some type of way, even though I still believe it's more a situationship, but because Miss Elijah seemed to be doing more than Nobi is. But Nobi is kind of like, before even this stuff happened with Willie, he has not been really a light character. But when Sky still was able to balance between all three of them, and also they had pointed out, the screenwriter and the music engineer had said something along them lines, that actually all three of them had some, connection or something had to do with Sky's death. And that's what that part was showing. Like, all three of, quote unquote, his sons, one only being biological, at least, I guess they were telling us that. But, like, when he getting his salmon stuff together, and then he had to hide his gun, so Sonobi kind of distracted him, and he never had got back the gun, unfortunately, and he kept it on the pillow. And then he got that call for Ray, and it was from Ray's mom. It called, like, saying it was an accident, and he came over there, and his rage is up here, like I said, probably playing Grand Theft Auto, not giving a damn about, I was in a car accident, I don't care, I'll just get it fixed, whatever type of attitude, nonchalant. And, here he is, thinking something happened to his son, and he's, disciplined, got mad as heck, and got on, 10, got on 100, and then that happened, and then he said when said he was going to call his uncle, and unfortunately we seen how that happened, which Desmond came in, which also shows, like, I'm surprised considering now Desmond, come and think about it, y'all, if y'all listening, now, when Desmond was calling himself when he was going to be set up, whoever, whether it was Uncle Ty or whoever told Ray was in the car, and it happened to be Uncle Ty. Now, he had no problem with the gun in broad ass daylight, even though they're somewhere in the parking lot that nobody's seen. He had no problem his crazy ass showing his face. He had no problem when he was damn near about to spaz out and kill, even though I know Ray was charging him with probably, a knife, about to kill, and then, tuning out the fact that his mom was right there and Ty's right there, and know that's his nephew. You know what I mean? Even though he killed Scott. Sky ain't family, okay? You know what I mean? He's the father, he's the father of his nephew, but he's not, you know what I mean, at least to my knowledge, I mean, not, like, I don't think was close, or they don't show no flashbacks of him, as far as right now, being close to Uncle Ty like that. So, in other words, but when Desmond went to go kill Sky, Shaky all stuff, he came with a ski mask, which was interesting to kill him, but had no problem completely showing his face when he was getting ready to 9 times out of 10 kill. And just the same thing as when he attacked Nemo at the beginning of the episode, Nobi, I'm calling Nemo Nobi at the beginning of the episode, he showed his face then. So that is pretty interesting. But like I said, y'all, I just wanted to give a few more thoughts and hopefully some corrections to, I'm just going to say like more David Nate Man, a extended review added on thoughts. I will be watching Really Beast TV tomorrow because they have a schedule for the final, for the season. They, El Teddy, I think, and EB Reviews and Really Beast TV, they all together, stream, and they talk about, like, at least about an hour discussion, about the show and their thoughts, theories. So, but like I said, y'all, hopefully we will get a season 2, a season 3, and season 4, or whatever. and go from there. But anyways, y'all, hugs and loves. Okay, this is again my day 10, or I think it's day 10 or day 9. I really need to start, y'all. So like I said, you got a bonus episode, so you may not see me on camera, but you either gonna see me or hear from me tomorrow, one way or another. All right, y'all. Y'all have a pleasant life, pleasant dreams, and night. And it's hugs and loves again. God bless, and see y'all on the next one.